Okay, so a year ago I spent 2,500 on this PC, RTX 5080, top of the range at the time. I thought I knew exactly what my verdict would be. A year of actually living with it proved me wrong about at least one big thing. Gaming, streaming, recording, every video on this channel, editing, even finishing my Oxford degree on it. So quick recap: RTX 5080, Chillblast Forge build, palette card, 2,500 at the time, used across Cyberpunk 2077, Alan Wake 2, 007 First Light, Halo, and much more, and everything on this channel for a full year. Right, let's get into this. Since I bought this card, RAM prices have gone absolutely through the roof. The RAM apocalypse, right? It's pushing GPU prices up with it, and this card in here is probably worth more than what I paid for it a year ago. So if you're on the fence about buying now or waiting might cost you more, not less. Here's the uncomfortable one, and the main thing that actually changed my verdict. I expected a top-end card. I know it's not a 5090 to handle gaming and streaming together without breaking a sweat. It doesn't. Running OBS alongside a game, even with separate encoders in the card, I'm taking about a 20 to 30 frame per second hit. That genuinely surprised me. If you're planning to stream and game on one machine, this card alone isn't the full answer. That's the assumption I got wrong a year ago. I also bought the PC to move from console to PC gaming, but that's beside the point. So Cyberpunk smoothness over visuals, 80 to 100 FPS versus the PS5 Pro at 40, where the car chases are a slideshow. Alan Wake 2, better lighting, more detail than PSSR 2.0 can match. Even in the Gears of War E-Day beta, it's pushing this card. I expected a lot more from it, but on high settings, DLSS balanced, I was only seeing, and I'm only seeing, 60 to 80 frames per second. A year on and a brand new Unreal Engine 5 title can still make this card work for it. One honest caveat worth knowing: a lot of the biggest gains come from DLSS frame generation, not raw power. Frame gen makes demanding games feel dramatically smoother, but generated frames aren't the same as genuinely rendered ones. But the base frame rate and latency still matter. Worth knowing before you judge a headline FPS number. Gaming performance was never in question. Regardless of all that, this card delivers. On pure gaming, yes, it's absolutely worth it, which is the second tick. So let's add it up. Held its value better than expected? Yeah. Gaming performance? Yeah. Streaming and gaming together, that's where the assumptions broke for me. Would I buy it again? Honestly, probably not the same card. Dare I say it? I'd push for a 5090 if the money was no object, or go for a 5070 Ti and put the difference towards a second PC. So we're running one for gaming and one for streaming and recording. That's a setup I'd wish I'd built from the start, not diving straight into the second from the top graphics card. One more honest split: if you're coming from a console to or an older GPU, this card does feel transformative. The visual quality and flexibility genuinely change what you can do. If you're coming from the last generation 40 series, a high-end card, the difference is much harder to justify financially. The real question isn't, is it fast? It's whether you're actually use enough of what it can do to justify the premium. So who should buy the RTX 5080 today? Gaming only, not streaming ambitions. Excellent card. It holding its value better than anyone expected. Streaming and gaming on the same machine, go in with your eyes open. If you own an RTX 5080 and get a different experience streaming and gaming together, please tell me. And if you're thinking about buying one, hopefully this gives you a bit of a full picture. The RTX 5080 didn't make every game perfect, But after a year, it's made going back to anything less really difficult, surprisingly difficult. Just one quick one, please. If you're finding this useful and our other content useful, please hit subscribe. Costs nothing and helps a lot. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one, and make sure you do give us a thumbs up. Cheerio. Bye for now.